Good afternoon. Welcome to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. We're at Hobbs Ice Arena for the Eau Claire. What do we call this thing, Eric Withers?
This is the Big Rivers Conference Summer Cup.
Summer Cup here in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. It's Chris Larson with Eric Withers and Adam Lindis on the controls right next to me. We're hanging out here in the Akervik rink. Now, this is kind of the secondary rink here. They actually have 3 different ice sheets here. They have the big one that the varsity team and the college team plays on, which is just to the north of us. And then they have this one, which is kind of their secondary rink. Then they have kind of a mini rink behind us for 3-on-3, and I think just for practices when they need an extra sheet of ice. So a really, really nice ice rink here, great facility. And this rink, usually when you walk in here in the wintertime, it feels like you're outside. It's like, negative 20 you walk in here. Yeah. But a very comfortable, I'm wearing shorts here today. It's actually really nice.
You are nuts. I am not wearing shorts.
I am not either. I'm not built.
I'm built for this kind of weather, Eric Withers.
Like Chris Larson. I didn't mean anything by that.
These are fat man temperatures in here, buddy.
You went there. I was thinking more like, you're from the north, I'm from the south. But if you want to take it that direction,
Viking blood.
Yeah.
Well, the girls absolutely cleaned house yesterday with Hudson. Today, I think, a much tougher test. This will be a really good game, an interesting test for these young ladies today. West Wisconsin Stars, I don't know. We don't know in the summer who's here, who's not here. But this team is returning their top 3 scorers. They have like 6 very key seniors. They're going to be a very senior-heavy team this season. They will be definitely one of the teams that will be one of the favorites for the Big Rivers Conference. Again, it's summer hockey. We talked about it yesterday, kind of a Forrest Gump thing. You never know what you're going to get. But I think this will be a very different game than what we saw yesterday. Abby Ida missing, and tonight on the defensive pairing out there, we got a new person out there, Addie Larimore. Yeah, there you go, guys. That's already very different than what we saw yesterday.
Yep.
Great shot attempt there by the West Wisconsin Stars. Fusion get the puck deep. Jane Volgren chipping it in and chasing the puck down on the offensive end of the ice. That was Duck Jensen for Western Wisconsin Stars. She was their leading scorer last year and looking to get on the score sheet right away here. They did not play yesterday. All 4 of the other teams in the conference played, so they were off last night. They've got 2 games today. Your Fusion only have 1. Tomorrow we'll have 2. Fusion get the puck deep. Wisconsin Stars trying to break it out here into the neutral zone. Larson and Lansing on defensively now for the Fusion. It's Volgren, Harvey, and Lindis out there on the forward line here for St. Croix Valley.
Little contact there.
Yeah, I think that team we played yesterday with Hudson was very young. It wasn't a very physical team. This is a senior-heavy hockey team here with Western Wisconsin. You're going to see a lot more contact. This is going to be a very, very differently played game. I think it's going to be extremely competitive, and just the way the game's going to go is going to be very, very different.
I hope so. It'll be exciting.
Yeah, this is a great test for these ladies here early on summertime. We've got a long time to go before the season starts. I was talking to one of the coaches here before the game, and he's like, we really like that the girls get out on the ice to get a chance to see each other, play with each other again, but what you're seeing here this summer is nothing like what you're going to see this winter. There's no structure. I mean, they're out there playing some hockey, getting a chance to get acclimated to each other again, but these teams are going to look very, very different come December.
Yeah, and there's one thing of being in shape, and then there's in shape for hockey.
Right.
And that's where these girls are. They're in shape, but they are not in shape for hockey.
Yeah, I sometimes I'll strap the skates on and play a little men's league myself, and I'm neither in shape nor hockey shape.
Gustafson with another save. We're just under 15 minutes to play here in the first period. Early stages, 0-0 game. Dexheimer will take the draw for the Fusion. She's out there with Withers and Jane Volgren. These are Larimore and Sydney Kivel. Item playing softball today, so we don't have Abby. Chip ahead there by Withers. Puck comes back, though. Go cross ice over to Volgren. Volgren will bring it in to the Stars zone. Dexheimer's going to trail her. Volgren brings it to the net. Nice defensive play there by the Stars. Puck bounces out in front. Stars able to clear it out, and here they come back the other way. Larimore and Kivel are back. Stars have skated around the net. Take a look around. Bounce it out to the point. Shot from the point. Gets to Gustafson. Gustafson drops it off for Larimore. And Dexheimer will bring it through the neutral zone. Loses the handle, but gets the puck deep. Fusion able to get a change. Larson and Lansing out there defensively. Larson with it, goes over to Larimore. Larimore up ahead to Jane Volgren. Volgren with Schultz with her. Schultz put 2 in the net yesterday. Middle, drops it off. Volgren brings it through the zone, shoots. Backhanded attempt goes just wide. Stars out of the neutral zone, picked up by Larson. Larson back up ahead to Jane Volgren. Actually, Lily Middle. Middle. Lines, fires, saved there by the Stars. We talked about the Stars and all of the returners they have. They actually do have a new goalie this year, though. Their goaltender graduated. She's going to be playing some college hockey, but they have a sophomore goalie that plays for Team Wisconsin, Stella Olson, that will definitely be a goalie to be contended with here in the Big Rivers. Larson tried to fire it ahead up the ice, but knocked away by the Stars. Stars get it right to the middle, but Lansing there knocks it away. She sends it up the boards. Fusion able to clear, but the Stars gathered up in the neutral zone. They'll bring it in. It's Izzy Johnson. Johnson was their number 2 scorer last season. Nice centering attempt. Had somebody on the back door there, but the Fusion get a stick on it. Here comes Jenna Volgren. Volgren through the neutral zone. Volgren gets a shot off. Shot by Esme Harvey. Puck over on the far side. Gathered up by the Stars. They'll send it out in the neutral zone.
And there's that physicality we're talking about. It was missing both teams last night. Not very physical games. Also, I'm wondering if we're going to see an icing or an offsides today.
Yeah. Right, that was crazy. I heard you guys in the JV game on the way home. That's the first icing we've seen all day. That was insane. Larimore with it. She'll skate it behind the net. That puck's going to go all the way down. Won't be an icing because it came off the stick of the Stars. Fusion get a change. They'll change everyone. 5 off, 5 on. Puck picked up by Lansing. She'll fire it up into the neutral zone to Dexheimer. Dexheimer will bring it back in. Puck gathered up by Withers. Now Larson will scoop it up. Larson up ahead to Jane Volgren. Volgren works around the defender, gets to the net, shoots just wide. Lansing now picked up by Dex. Dex over to Emma Larson. Larson crosses the center stripe, dumps it down. She'll head for the bench. Fusion changing out 3. Stars able to bring it out of their own end. Larimore with it. Larimore chips it off the boards. Schultz pursuing. She's out there with Jane Volgren and now Lily Middle. Onto the stick and Middle in the neutral zone. She'll dump it back to Sid Kivel. Kivel takes a look around, regathers, chips it up out of the zone. She'll pick it up herself and skate it through the neutral zone.
Oh, there's
And
an
the Fusion are offsides. That was close.
Thought so too.
Real close.
I think the more I'm trying to put like a philosophy together here around when we don't see a lot of offsides and icing, what does that indicate?
It probably indicates a game in which one team is very much in control of the game.
Yeah. Well, it happened.
Yeah, and the puck was basically on the Fusion stick pretty much the entire game yesterday.
So when you see more offsides, you're seeing just a little bit more maybe aggressive zone entry.
Aggressive zone entry, and those icings come from desperation.
Right.
And honestly, again, I don't want to say anything bad about Hudson. They were missing some players yesterday, and they will be much different team in December than they were yesterday. But, I mean, they weren't even – I mean, we just had the puck on our stick the entire game. It will – again, I don't want to give them any locker room material because they will be very, very tough, come conference play. Yep. But, again, these teams, these kids have – most of them have just kind of been running around and getting the skate, keeping the rust off their skates, and they haven't worked on game plans. They haven't worked on any of those things. Very unstructured games right now, which is what it should be in the summer. Get out there, have some fun, skate with your kids. But I think the other thing, win or lose, I think we can't walk out of here going, well, I guess we're not going to win the conference this year because we lost. I mean, this is just kind of fun hockey, a chance to kind of get out there and mix it up with some of these kids. The other thing is a lot of these kids play together all summer on teams too. So I think they're probably enjoying just getting a chance to mix it up with some kids that most of them know each other pretty well. Even the kids that aren't on their team, like they see each other all summer in different places, and I think they enjoy the competition with their peers.
Absolutely.
Withers down there pressuring for the Fusion. She's on the ice with Jane Volgren and Addie Larimore. Lila Dexheimer out there along with Sid Kivel. Puck on the stick of Kivel. Kivel fires it up to Withers. Withers crosses the center stripe, dumps it down. Dexheimer pursuing. Jane Volgren on the ice now for the Fusion, as well as McKenna Schultz. Nice
there it is.
By the Dexheimer there. Dexheimer brought it to the net. Got a good look there.
Players are bigger.
They're definitely bigger than the ones we saw yesterday.
Yes. Yeah. A little smaller yesterday.
I think that team we played.
Kids
that team we played yesterday had a lot of freshmen and sophomore. This team's got a lot of seniors, and if you've got kids, the difference between a 10th grader and a 12th grader is a lot.
It is.
Yep. This center here is pretty tall too. They've just got some tall kids on this team.
Middle to take the draw for the Fuse. Stars in control. Nice takeaway there. Puck centered up, nobody home, picked up by the Stars. Larimore and Kivel are back. Nice back check there by Volgren, and Stars are offsides.
Addison Larimore getting her first varsity nod here today.
Yeah. Joel's walking around the rink. He's pretty excited, fired up. See Addie out there playing with the varsity team, and she's holding her own. She's doing a great job out there. She had a nice goal yesterday in the JV game as well.
She did, yeah. I think if I overheard correctly, some of these kids are playing both JV and varsity today, possibly the whole game.
Yeah. Well, it's a good time to get ice.
For sure.
Coaches get a look at everybody, kind of see what they've been up to and see what they look like. I think it's really cool, just to have kids come out there and maybe they're playing varsity, but get a chance to go out in the JV game and see what they look like against competitions maybe a little bit lighter. Can they dominate against that type of competition? That's a good thing to see. And it's if you're evaluating players, sometimes if you're playing your first varsity minutes, it's a little bit drinking out of a fire hose. So what do they look like when they're playing against a little bit lighter competition? I think it's a good opportunity for the coaching staff to see it, but also a great opportunity for kids to gain some confidence in themselves and what they're doing. Contact back there behind the net.
Wonder whose kid that is.
Larson kid's a little wild. Middle with it now. Middle trying to chip it up the boards. Picked up at the point by the Stars. They'll send that puck deep, goes back behind the net. Lansing with it, sends it up to Jane Volgren. Can't quite find the handle, but middle's going to scoop. Nope. Jane will grab it. Bring it in, fire from the slot. That one goes just over the net. Larimore and Kivel back on the ice defensively. Middle will head back to the bench for a change. Both Volgren sisters out there now down deep in the Star zone. Larimore scoops it up. She'll skate it down. Nice collision there as well. Welcome to varsity hockey, Addie Larimore.
Addie's one that she is not afraid.
No,
to play
she's
physical.
not afraid at all, and she's got a nice frame to
Yeah,
her as well. There we go. Fusion goal. Was that Harv or was that Jenna?
That was Jenna.
There you go. Jenna with the goal. Harv was working, doing her thing behind the net. And Jenna puts it in, and it's 1-0 Fuse. Puck back to Sid Kivel. Kivel ahead for Jenna. Stars trying to bounce it out. Now they'll skate it out in the neutral zone. Shot off, and Gustafson with the save, and we get a whistle. 5:57 to play. First period, Fusion lead at 1-0 on the strength of a Jenna Volgren goal. JV will play right after this game, and then the Fusion are done for the day today, but they'll have 2 tomorrow, 2 varsity games tomorrow, 1 JV game tomorrow. So make sure you pop in for that.
Oh.
Again, physicality, a different style of game. Here's Jenna Volgren getting to the slot, drops it off. Beautiful pass for Harvey.
Hey.
Shot.
Yeah.
Lindis.
Emerson Lindis picking up the loose change.
See?
Wrong button, Adam. Wrong button.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is
It's the right button.
It's going wild on us?
It's going wild. I don't know.
Soundboard has a mind of its own.
Here we can do this replay, though.
Jenna Harvey, great little drop pass looking for, or Jenna Volgren, great little drop pass looking for Esme. Esme can't connect with it, but Emerson just fires it right through the wickets, and it's 2-0 Fuse here with 5:44 to go in the first period. Dexheimer will take the draw. She's out there with Withers and Jane Volgren. Larson and Lansing the D's. Shot, mess up front. Gustafson makes the initial save, and then it kind of bounced right back to her, and she's able to cover and get a whistle with 5:34 to go. The Stars have had a couple of really nice looks. One went off the crossbar, and Gustafson has been stonewalling the other ones. Dex to take the draw once again. Same group out there on the ice. Giving Gustafson a chance to get settled back in, get her gear back on. They did make a change defensively. Larimore out there with Kivel. Kivel swings it back over to the near side. Nice opportunity there for the Stars. Puck bounces out the other way. Withers, big collision right out just short of the blue line. Beautiful pass, cross ice, lines, fires. Didn't get all of it on that one, and Gustafson able to get a cover and a whistle here with 5:11 to play. First period, 2-0 Fusion. Fuse will keep the same group out there.
5 minutes left to play here. Period 1. Fusion up 2-0.
Shot through traffic. Beautiful shot there by Duck Jensen. That's a showcase of why she had 29 points last year. Just found a little spot right between everyone's skates, got that puck to the net, and Gustafson able to make a real tricky save there. Fuse gets some fresh skaters out there. Schultz is on.
Cross ice pass.
Larson breaks it up. Back onto the stick of Emma. She fires it up ahead looking for Dex. Gather up in the D zone by the Stars. They get it up to Duck Jensen. Jensen trying to drop it off. Stars will bring it back in. Challenged by Schultz. Now Larson working there against the boards. Schultz sends it cross ice.
Good pass there.
Gets the middle. Yeah, beautiful breakout pass. Here comes middle. She's got Jane Volgren with her. Middle goes to the backhand. Great save there by the Stars goaltender.
Called dead. Now, Duck Jensen.
Yeah.
One of the cooler hockey names.
Yes,
I've
very
come across.
hockey name. I don't know how she got the nickname. Her name's Ashley. That's her God-given name, but everyone calls her Duck, and she's she's the real deal out there. Larimore fires from the point. Shot there, Addie Larimore again, just kind of threading the needle through traffic, getting the puck to the net.
Speaking of cool nicknames, Addie Larimore is going by Larry.
Larry, yep, she's Larry.
Along with my daughter, Harper Withers, who goes by Bill.
Bill. I can't understand. Like, the Larry one makes sense. I don't understand the Bill one.
It's Bill Withers.
Oh,
Bill
okay.
Withers reference.
All right, got it.
And evidently they're calling my younger daughter, who's playing on JV, Bill Jr.
Bill Jr. Nice shot by Larimore once again, going right through the legs, getting through traffic there on that shot from the point. Yeah, everybody gets a nickname, and it's fun walking by and seeing the lineup board on the bench because no one is Harper, no one is Lily. Everybody's got a nickname.
It's Larry.
Larry. And Volgren with a couple of shots there turned away. 2-0 Fuse, 3:22 to go here. First period. Kivel steps up, sends that one back down deep. Fusion bringing down a fresh skater here. It's Jenna Volgren. Larimore winds, fires. Larimore's put about 4 on the net here in this shift.
She's got a good shot, too.
Yep.
Quick kind of wrist shot, snap shot.
Well, as a D, if you can just get that puck on net, most of those shots that she's put onto have been nice and low, looking for that rebound, kind of create some chaos in front of the net. But that was an awesome shift by Addison Larimore. Stars trying to break it out. Larson lancing back. Larson picks it off, sends it ahead to Jenna. Jenna up ahead. Jenna regathers it off the stick of Emerson Lindis. It's Lindis, Harvey, and Volgren out there. That group scored a goal the last time they were out there together. Larson picks it up in the neutral zone. Fires it ahead looking for Lindis. Doesn't get it, and they're going to wave off the icing. Madison Kamish back there for the Stars. Madison had a great year last year as well. She's a senior this year. And again, senior heavy, very talented West Wisconsin Stars team here. Stars trying to clear it out. Lansing steps up. Oh, big collision. Jenna Volgren. Larson chips it up ahead to Lindis. Yeah. That's some big bodies out there.
Yep.
Jenna's really long, and she plays physical game. And the Stars are not afraid of that either. They like playing that brand of hockey.
We have some good size on our team.
We do.
Like, relatively speaking, for girls hockey.
Yep.
We lost a little height with Eleanor Adams leaving.
Yeah. I mean, we those seniors were all like really strong players, and not when you say strong, like talented, but very strong players. When you see them physically strong, physically imposing. Morgan Kivel, oh, beautiful shot there. Jane Volgren, you give her that kind of time in that spot, that's what's going to happen.
Is that a goal?
It is.
Replay. What was it, like glove or blocker side?
Yeah, they gave her the slot. I think she went glove side there with that one.
Yeah. Speaking of strong players, man, Jane Volgren, she's
missed it.
Yep. There's a reason she's going to be playing college hockey. You give Jane Volgren that kind of time in that area, it's going to end up in your net. Larimore chips it ahead. Back to Larry. Larry sends it up the boards once again, gathered up by the Stars. They'll send it down deep. 1:12 to go here, first period. Fusion leading it 3-0. Volgren over to Withers. Withers is going to chase it down on the near side. Stars send it back down deep. Now Kivel with it. Kivel taking her time, just kind of letting things develop in front of her.
Got 45 seconds left in the period here. Fusion up 3-0.
Stars with the puck. Out of the neutral zone. Larson's going to have to go all the way back into her zone to pick this one up. Well, they'll call it an icing. So with 35 seconds left, we will get an offensive zone draw. Looks like it's going to be middle out there along with Lindis and Schultz, Larson, and Lansing. Middle to take the draw. Little Eye of the Tiger playing on the jukebox.
Oh, trying to smash it in.
Middle. Working. Oh. Yeah, when you play the Stars, they're not going to let you do that too long before they put you on the ice.
You may get one or two jabs in, but then you know you're going to be laying face down.
Yeah. And again, I think this group of kids, I think they love it. Let's do it. So it'll be Middle, Volgren, Larson, and Lansing out there now. Final 28 seconds of the period. Volgren over to Jenna. Jenna winds, fires, save.
Oh.
Middle up front. Now Jane Volgren with the puck on her stick. She'll bounce it back down to Jenna. Jenna working from the corner. Try to get it back to Jane. Shot from Middle. All kinds of traffic out front. Beautiful little backhand pass now. Larson over to Lansing. Lansing winds, fires, shoots. That one goes just wide of the net. And that'll do it for the period.
That was almost like their power play line.
That was very similar, and they were definitely getting some looks there, had an opportunity, but the Stars able to turn them away. But, you know, we talked about this game being a very different game than last night's game just with the competition, but the score pretty much the same as it was at the end of the first yesterday. But certainly the Stars have had their opportunities. Gustafson has stood tall in the net and kind of kept them out of there. But Stars definitely push back a little bit, and we'll see how the rest of this game progresses. But a very impressive first period there for the Fusion. You know, I think a lot of kids were like, well, we know we're going to have a lot tougher game today, but they've been Johnny on the spot. They have a lot of really nice possessions down in the Stars zone, and they've done a good job in their own end for the most part here today as well.
Brazina on the bench today?
Yeah, I was talking to him too. He's got the day off. He said he's going to be here all day tomorrow too, so good to see Zach over there. Coach Z's got some help. Coach Cranston, I believe, is watching, so hello, Coach Cranston. Sure, he's pretty happy with what he's seeing. You know, coaches will always find something wrong. That's what their job is. But you know, I think he's probably got to feel pretty good about where we're at right now.
Yeah, I mean, we held it down in our zone there for quite some time, and you know, as much they were getting down here, but they weren't able to hold our zone. We were breaking out. And,
yep.
That's nice to see. We're controlling the puck. It's always a good thing.
Couple good saves.
Yeah.
Couple good saves
for us. 17-minute periods here today for the varsity. That's normal, right?
Yeah, that's what we play. That's what we play. 51-minute games.
Yeah.
Good, strong, even number like 51. Chris Larson here with Eric Withers, Adam Lindis on the controls and on the camera, bringing you Fusion hockey this weekend. JV game coming up after this one. Tomorrow we'll have 2 varsity games, 1 JV game for you as well. So just stick around. St. Croix Valley Sports Television all weekend long, bringing you the Eau Claire Big Rivers Conference Summer Cup here. Fusion. Jane Volgren with it. Volgren out there with Schultz in middle. Larimore and Kivel the D's. We'll send it over to Kivel. Kivel up ahead to Schultz. Schultz trying to bring it in, but taken away by the Stars.
Speaking of Eleanor Adams, we have her walking across the stands here.
Yeah, there she is. There was actually, and there's Morgan Kivel
and
as well.
Kivel.
Yeah. And yesterday, Sophia Money Munson was in attendance. I don't know if she's here today because I know her graduation party is today, and we're planning on making a stop on our way back to River Falls. But she was in attendance along with her dad last night, and they are humongous Fusion fans. I love watching those guys watch the game. Guy Munson. I don't know if there's a bigger Fusion fan in the world than him, so it's fun watching those guys. So they'll bring this puck all the way back into the Fusion zone. Fuse will bring Lansing and Larson out defensively. It'll be Jenna Volgren, Esme Harvey, and Emerson Lindis up front. Harv will take the draw.
Fusion donning their
The dark jerseys. I love them.
the black aways, probably my favorite look.
Yep.
I think one of the better looks in Wisconsin hockey.
I agree.
But I have seen lists of the best looking women's high school teams, and they're not on it. But
that's ridiculous.
It's totally ridiculous. They should be top 3 at least.
Absolutely.
Not that I'm biased or anything.
Absolutely ridiculous.
We need to make our own list.
Yep. I think if somebody gets real crazy and wants to make like a cool video, this with the back in black would be pretty hot. Super hot fire. Larson's going to come back for this one. 15-17 to go, second period. Fusion lead at 3-0. Trying to hit Harv there. Puck behind her. Now Lansing scoops it up behind her net.
I feel like it's a little chillier in here today. Adam, what do you think?
Yeah. I started with my sweatshirt today.
Oh, okay.
All the way across. Lindis will scoop it up, and she'll bring it in. Takes a look around. Fires the tough angle shot. Now Dexheimer picks it up.
Angle.
Shoot that one right off the goaltender's back. That's going to be your best bet. And it works.
It does.
That's where you got to put the puck, from that spot. Larimore with it now. Larimore sends the puck up ahead. She'll get another crack at it now. Just sends it down.
What are we waiting for?
We're just kind of chilling.
Sorry, Dad came out there for a second.
Yeah, I've had to hold back a few here myself. Oh, sneaky.
Ruh-roh. Here comes Jane Volgren.
man.
Shoots it wide.
A rare breakaway miss there by Volgren.
Dexheimer with it. Dexheimer trying to center it up. Gathered up by the Stars. It'll be Izzy Johnson. Again, second leading scorer last year as a junior on this team, looking to have an incredible senior year, and just skates that puck right in with some speed behind her. Picked up, and a shot. Gustafson shot by Jensen. This Johnson-Jensen line is going to put some damage on the hockey teams throughout Wisconsin this year. Gustafson doing a great job closing the door there with 13:47 to go, second period. Fusion leading it 3-0. Fuse will swap them out. Middle in there to take the draw. Picked up by Larson. She'll send the puck up ahead. Lansing fires it ahead. Got Jane Volgren sneaking around out here on the blue line. Stars gathered up in their own end. Swing it around. Nice play there by Lansing. Or that's, that is Lansing. No, it's Middle. 9-19, same deal. Middle with
it's someone.
I was actually saying on the way in today, I thought Lily Middle played an amazing game yesterday.
Yeah.
Didn't put any in the net, but man, her defensive presence yesterday was absolutely outstanding yesterday.
Oh, centering pass.
Great pass there by Middle to Lindis. Stars get the puck down deep. Now Lansing with it. Lansing up ahead to Lindis. Now onto the stick of Jenna Volgren. Volgren working through traffic. Sends it down deep. Scooped up by Claire Gilkerson. Back to Jenna. Jenna working through traffic. Drops it off for Harv. Harv looking for the handle. Works it to the slot. Nice stick there by the Stars. Western Wisconsin will bring it back out.
That was a little too much dancing.
Yeah, they were getting a little fancy.
Yeah.
Show off those little passing skills. Now Lindis with it. Lindis sends it deep. Harvey will chase it down behind the net. Back onto the stick of Withers now. Withers bounces it out to the point. Larson's there. Larson thinks about shooting. Now she'll send it down. Fuse in the middle of a change. Stars able to clear it out. Larson over to Lansing. That kind of didn't work out the way they were hoping for. And we'll get a whistle here with 11:43 to go in the second period.
I feel like maybe they slowed down a little bit here, Chris. Second. Begin the second.
Yeah, I don't know. Stars just maybe kind of punching back, trying to avoid that fourth goal going on the board. It's like I said, it's senior-heavy team. They didn't plan to come here today and be down 3-0, so they're gonna punch back here. I'm sure they got a little talking to between the periods as well. Very, very experienced coaching staff on the Western Wisconsin Stars bench as well.
What do you know about their coaches?
Not a whole lot. They're cool guys. Emma played on their team in the '94 league this spring, and she really had a good time with them. So, but I don't know a ton about them other than they've been very, very successful, and they play good hockey. I mean, when you go up in that Somerset rink, it doesn't matter if you're playing the boys or the girls. You're going to be in for 51 minutes of battle. There you go. There's some of that physicality right there. Shot goes wide. Fusion trying to clear it out. Gathered up by Annika Olinsky. And Olinsky, another senior. I believe she wore a letter on her sweater last year. Didn't put a ton of points up, but she is a definite leader on this team and just a heck of a hockey player. Makes a lot of great decisions out on the ice and does a lot of good things for this squad. Sometimes players don't get their names on the score sheet a lot, but they do a lot of good stuff, and she's one of those kind of players. Middle, looking for Jenna. Picked up by the Stars. Nice play out front there by Lansing. She'll bounce it ahead for Jane Volgren. Volgren, nice move, backhand shot, and a save by the Stars goaltender. I think we're going to see Olsen in the second half of the game. This is their other goaltender.
Oh!
Nice opportunity ahead, middle on the back door. This is
a lot of opportunities here.
Middle, Volgren, and Volgren out there right now for the Fusion. Kivel and Larimore defensively. Picked up by Volgren, Jenna Volgren. Sends it ahead for Jane. Jane winds, fires, save, and a cover by the Stars goaltender. Fusion lead it 3-0. 9:08 to play here, second period. The game, yesterday, we pretty much dominated that game. This is a game where the Stars have definitely had their chances. Gustafson has been busy down there, and she's played a heck of a game to keep the Stars off the scoreboard here so far. Harvey, Lindis, Jenna Volgren out there with Sid Kivel and Emma Larson. Jenna Volgren winds, fires, shoots. Lindis, Kivel. Sends that puck wide. Harvey with it on the far side. Harvey trying to center up, picked up by the Stars. Stars send it ahead. Larson picks it up, dumps it right back down. Fusion get onsides. Volgren to the bench, as is Kivel. Lansing and Withers come on. Picked up by Harvey right at the blue line. Now onto the stick of the Western Wisconsin Stars. Larson sweeps that one away. Nice play there by Harv, knocking that one down, but the Stars able to keep it in for now. Larson picks it up, tried to fire it up. A nice stick-on-stick play there by Duck Jensen. Knock away that breakout attempt. Now Lindis with it. Lindis working through traffic behind the net. Harvey gets to it at the near side boards. Chips it up the boards and out of the zone. Picked up by Lindis, and she'll get it deep and head for the bench.
Goalie decides to play it while the Fusion are on exchange.
Lansing catches up to this one. Gets it out of the zone, but it's gathered up by the Stars. Looking for an opportunity here, and they get a score. That one there, I think they just slipped it kind of right between Gustafson and the pipe and found a little gap there, and that will cut the lead down to 3-1, and the Stars will make a goaltender change. Stella Olsen, that I mentioned earlier, will come in and take the net.
Oh, right off her skate.
Oh, is that what happened? Off the skate?
She came in, it was a bad angle. It bounced off her skate and right into the net.
Well, maybe that's what the Fusion need to get a little fire going.
Yeah, that's And I think that's, again, we talked about this game being tougher, and I know there's maybe a little bit of nerves out there, but I think that's what we could use. You don't want to come in here all summer winning games 9-1. I think a little pushback, a little
adversity.
Exactly.
Adversity.
That's adversity. That's the word I'm looking for. A little adversity. Very, very good for them. Larimore chips it down.
I'm pretty sure Western changed their goalie, too.
They did, yep. Stella Olson just came in.
Did you say that already?
I did.
Yeah, he did.
You were watching the goal. I was talking about Stella Olson. Here come the Stars back the other way. Larson gathers it up. Works through traffic. She'll bring it right down Main Street here. Shot on Olson. Puck bounces out. Lansing will gather it up in the neutral zone. Lansing will send it back down deep. Olson comes back to play it. Now she'll head back to her crease. Jenna Volgren pursuing. Emerson Lindis out there with her, as is Lily Middle.
Jenna back there being menacing.
She's a menace.
He is a menace.
Larson will dump it down, head over to the bench. Middle with it now. Middle out to Lansing. Lansing winds and fires. Lindis drops it off for Volgren. She gets attacked by a couple of Stars. Puck out there. Now Larimore scoops it up. Larimore swings it up. Picked up by the Stars. They'll send it all the way down. Should be icing. Oh, they waved it off. Said Larimore could have played it, I'm assuming. That looked like the definition of icing to me, but he was closer to it than I was, I guess.
Probably trying to make up for a little bit of a lost time that we had here. A little
maybe
late game start.
Withers? Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Nice.
Go.
Here come the Stars back the other way. Some of these kids have numbers, and I just don't recognize them. I know about a half a dozen of them, but I don't know all of them. So I'll name the ones that I know, and the ones I don't know will be referred to as the Stars. Shot from Jane Volger.
A star.
A star.
A star.
Larson. Back down deep. Stars pluck it out of there. They'll send it around. Larson catches up to it. We'll send it right back down. Harvey back behind the net. Harvey chips it over to Jane Volgren. Volgren out to the point. Larson with it. Gathers, fires, bounces that one off a Star. Volgren with it once again. Quick shot. Olsen closes the door. Schultz able to hold it in. Now Harv gets her stick on. A little skirmish there along the far side boards. Volgren comes out of there with the puck. Volgren, little backhand shot. Olsen slams the door once again. Volgren working through traffic. Drops it off for Larimore. Larimore winds, fires. Puck goes just wide. 4 minutes to play here. Second period, 3-1 Fusion. Fusion led it 3-0 at the end of one. Stars have put one on the board here in the second period. Larimore steps up. But Stars able to clear. Kivel catches up to the puck. She'll send it wide. Picked up. Oh, Dexheimer. Still working. Dexheimer able to send that puck deep, and she'll head for the bench. Coach John likes to call those good decisions. Rutrow. And a goal there. That's
all right.
Izzy Johnson. And Izzy Johnson put a lot of pucks in the net last year. And great goal there. Got behind the defense and put that one right over Gustafson to cut the lead down to 3-2. Time to start playing, Fuse.
Yep, we got a game here, people.
Yeah. We talked about pushing back. This team is pushing back exactly how we kind of expected they would. It was 3-0 at the end of one, and they didn't put their heads down. There's a lot of seniors out here. They're not going to pack it in and call it a day. They're gonna push back. Here comes Middle. Middle winds, fires. Larson sends it ahead, picked up by the Stars. Here they come back the other way, 3-on-1. Nice work by Lindis coming back, and a shot and a goal.
That was a good goal.
Yeah, that was a really nice goal.
That was a really nice goal.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, Fuse. There you go. Tie game.
Yep.
Starting from scratch here. We will have a Zam break here in about 3 minutes, and something's telling me coaches may want to fire him up a little bit.
3:06 to play here, second period. Tied up at 3 apiece. Fusion put 3 on the board in the first period, and now the Stars answer with 3 of their own here in the second. Lindis battling over on the far side. She's out there with Jenna Volgren and Lily Middle. Nice.
No.
Ooh, got to the middle there, and shot goes just wide. Fusion trying to send it out of the zone. Stars able to hold it in momentarily. That time Jenna Volgren kind of got cleared off. Haven't sent anyone to the box here today. Been a lot of physicality. I've seen a lot of the things I've seen today called for penalties, but I've also seen those things not called for penalties. So it just kind of comes down to their discretionary calls.
There's one.
Yeah, there's one. There's just been a lot of that today, and it's been on both sides. I wouldn't say it's been one side or the other, but there's been a lot of that today that's kind of they've let go, where sometimes officials will call every one of those. So the Fusion will go on the power play here with 2:12 to go in the second period. They were 2 for 2 yesterday in the power play. Harvey will take the draw. Out there with Volgren, Larson, and Middle. Middle knocks it down with a glove. Sends it over to Larson. Down to Jenna Volgren. Jenna Volgren takes a look. She's got Harvey behind the net. Harvey with it.
2 minutes left to play.
Harvey trying to find an opening. Over to Jenna. Jenna, nice stick handling skills.
Working in small spaces.
Harvey over to Jane. Jane kicks it back down to Harv. Harv working behind the net. Drops it off for Jenna. Jenna will skate it around. Shot, and Stella Olson turns her away.
Ooh.
Out the middle. Winds, fires, nice deflection in
Yeah.
front of the net.
Oh, no,
Harvey
there we
gets
go.
it on the second opportunity.
I thought it went on the first time.
I did too. It bounced off, and Harv right there got right back on it, sends the backhander in for the goal. And Coach Z was very excited about his power play, and it's looking like something he should be excited about. 3 for 3 now here this weekend at the tournament.
We'll have to watch that again.
Yeah, let's see that again.
It bounced off of something.
Here we go. Harvey out front, gets a deflection, kind of
yeah,
bouncing
it's off
around, then Harv gets right back
Yeah.
on it and sends
I
it
thought
in.
it went in the first time.
Yeah, I did too. But
Yeah,
it
I think
kind
it just went off the post.
Yep. Awesome play, awesome hustle there by Esme Harvey. Put that one in. 4-3 Fusion, 1:20 to go here. Second period, heck of a game here in Eau Claire already. It was kind of looking like maybe the Fuse were going to walk away from it, but Stars doing what they should do. Now the Fusion are going to go to the box, and now they won't go to the box.
Oh, man.
So Stars answer that goal with another one of their own here with a minute to play in the second period, and it's 4-4.
Uh-oh. Back to tied. Minute left here.
So that penalty will go in the book, but it won't get served.
Oh, really?
So it'll.
Who was it on? Did you catch the?
What's that? I think it was it on Emerson? It was somebody with a 2 on their jersey. I think that's who it was, but I don't know. My eyesight's not great either, and I'm about 130 feet away. So.
And I'm staring at a little
And you're
little
staring at a
screen.
little screen.
And I'm just staring off into space.
Again, it was one of those plays that we've seen many, many times already today. Hadn't been called, and then it was called about 2 minutes ago. So then when it happened again, I think they were like, well, we called it on them. We got to call it on these guys. Here we go. Middle, along with Volgren. Middle. Backhand goal. Beautiful play there by Lily Middle to make this game 5-4. And we got a tennis match going on here. Back and forth, back and forth.
This is what we were hoping for.
5-4 game here. Let's take a look at the replay. Lily Middle will bring it in. She's got Jane Volgren coming down right behind her as the trailer. Takes her time, gets Olsen moving, and then kind of bounces it right off her pad and into the net. But 5-4 Fuse now with 31 seconds to play here, second period. Then we'll get a little break here. They'll bring the Zamboni on between the second and third. So hopefully we can get to the locker room without giving up another one. Jenna Volgren chips it down. I think Coach Z was probably like, let's just keep this puck down on this end for the next 30 seconds.
Hold it down here.
Larimore with
Send
it.
it back.
Larimore sending it down deep. Jenna battling behind the net. Picked up now by Harvey. Harvey winds, fires. Oh, that was in. That was in. I think if the official was on the other side, he would have got a clear look at it. But where he was standing, I don't think you see it. But that was inside the net. Beautiful snipe there by Esme Harvey.
I captured it.
All right, let's take a look. But I am 99% sure that puck hit the inside lip of the net. Harvey's going to swing around here. She fires the puck. That looks pretty pipey, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty.
That looks pretty pipey. We'll give the guy in stripes. He won. He had it right. He had it right.
I was looking for the net to move, and
it didn't. That looked real pipey from there. All right, we're going to take a little break. Looks like they're heading for the locker room. They're going to bring the Zamboni out, and I think we're going to take a little break as well. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with third period action. Your St. Croix Valley Fusion lead at 5-4. Here comes Morgan Kivel, Eleanor Adams right below us. A couple of seniors from last year's team in attendance here today to see the game. We'll be right back here with third period action in about 15 minutes. This is Chris Larson along with Adam Lindis and Eric Withers. We'll see you in just a sec. All right, we're right back here in Eau Claire. Fusion stepping back onto the ice after the first two periods. Fusion lead it 5-4. They were winning 3-0, up 3 unanswered to the Stars. Got us to a tie game, and then the Fusion scored on a power play to get to a 4-3 lead. Stars answer right back 4-4, and then Fusion able to add another one with about a minute and a half left to retake the lead at 5-4. So we talked about today early in the game, the Stars team just with all of the seniors on the ice for them. This third period should be a lot of fun. 5-4 game. That second phone, so it'll probably should tighten up a little bit here in the third period. But that second period, they can get a little wild with the long change. This certainly was wild there. We saw in that third period, it was 6 goals, or in the second.
You want it to be close. This is where you get to fight for it.
So they have a little bit longer walk to get back to this room. So it's pretty easy walk for them to get onto the when the Zam gets off. And they had to go action there, and then tomorrow we'll have 2 varsity games. So
a grandfather.
What?
Yes. This guy, Adam.
I don't know. He looks pretty young for that, doesn't he?
And he's got a gender reveal tomorrow for his new baby boy or
girl,
grandboy or granddaughter.
We'll find out.
Do you know?
Do I know?
Yeah.
Your heart.
No.
What do you think? Are you going to make a call?
No.
No.
We'll roll out Schultz, Middle, and Jane Volgren. It'll be Sid Kivel and 17 minutes on the clock. Third. Gonna get a shot. Gustafson able to get her stick on it. Then a cover. We get a whistle. 16:51 to play now. Third period.
I'd really like to see the Fusions step it up and dominate like they did in the
Middle to take the draw. Back into the zone. Kivel gets a stick on it. Gustafson settles it down. Stars getting a change. Kivel tried to send it up the middle, but taken away by the Stars. Here they come back the other way. Larimore bounces it back for Jane Volgren. Volgren up ahead to Schultz. Schultz looking for Middle, and that's going to be Fusion clinging to a 5. Volgren on it. Puck out in the neutral zone, picked up by Larimore. I don't think she scored yesterday either, but really made an impact out there.
She's on the power play too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, she scored today on the power play, but she's I thought she did a nice job keeping the puck in. Just a lot of possession on her stick yesterday. Stars the other way.
Yeah, nice.
Great play there by Lansing. Out to Jane. Jane working through traffic. Larimore onto the ice now for the Fusion. Shot. Volgren, the bench. Up ahead for Lindis. Lindis is going to have to chase it down. They'll wave the icing off. It's another one of those. Now Schultz. Right, that's right. You don't need to score in this position. But you just need to not give up anything. You don't know what it's going to say. Kind of like me. You push a button, you don't know what's coming out of them. Jane Volgren trying to hit Jenna. Then winds, fires, goes just wide. Puck out to the point. Kivel fires. Volgren just winds, fires, heads for the bench. Shot. Gustafson gets in front of it, gathers it up in her glove, and we get a whistle. Lindis with it. Western Wisconsin Stars. And a clear there by Dexheimer. She'll send that one down. That one should be icing, and it will be. And that. Well, that's one way to flip the field, as they say in football. For it. I think she was aiming for net. I think the timing of it was no play there other than to cover it. But I think she was aiming for net. Her freshman year, I think double rostered, but she's a very, very experienced Jane Volgren. Jane Just dancing around. Olsen had enough time to recover on it. Got a cover. 7:38 to play now, third period. Fusion leading it 6-4. Bring it over to the far side.
Little Blink-182 going on over the speakers here.
Yeah.
Some decent music here this weekend.
Yeah. Back to Jane Volgren. Volgren surveys, trying to find her sister on the back door, just missed. Here come the Stars back the other way, 3-on-1. Shot unable to cover up that pipe. Larson will swing it back out more up the ice. That will Patty Larimore defensively. We'll hear third period again. Fusion holding on to that 6-4 lead. They call it the most dangerous lead in hockey, a 2-goal lead.
6-4 or just a 2-goal?
2-goal lead.
Oh.
But I will definitely take a 2-goal lead over a 1-goal lead. Any day, all day, twice on Sunday. Great play there. Stars, line, fire. That one goes up and over the net. Goes up into the netting, and we'll get a whistle with 6:25 to play. A funny story or what's going on over there, but there's some.
He is talking when that guy's involved.
$6:25 to play. 6-4 Fusion. Larimore with it. Larimore chips it up the boards. Stars send it back down. Kivel over to the near side. Gathered up by the Stars. Nice play there. Schultz stepping into it. Puck up front. Gustafson with the save. Schultz will chip it down. She's going to chase. That one's going to be icing. They tried. Good effort. Now they'll switch them out. Lansing and Larson step on. It'll be Biddle out there with Lindis and Jenna Volgren. Biddle will take the draw. Just under 6 to play here. Third period. 6-4 lead for the Fuse. Jenna Volgren with it. Volgren through the neutral zone. Gets it out in front of her. Skates it behind the net. Swings it back over.
They haven't
to
been
Lindis.
doing much cycling. It seems like
It didn't come out to the point. I thought that was going to come out to the point, but she swung it back down behind the net.
Yeah, last season we saw a lot more of the movement behind the net and stuff along the boards.
Again,
reverses, redirections.
You can do those things in December when you get a lot of practice time in.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
Here come the Stars. Puck on the stick of Lansing. She just fires it up. Gets a carom and picked up by the Stars in her own end. Now Larson with it. Larson crosses the center stripe, dumps it down, and heads for the bench. Fusion with a fresh set of skaters on the ice. Harvey trying to keep it in, but puck slips out in the neutral zone. Kivel is back. Nice move, and Gustafson able to get in front of that one. Larimore with it. Larimore out into the neutral zone. Carly's got the ice there. They had to tag up. Wasn't by much, but it did bounce over the blue line. Stars swing it over to the far side. Harvey and Withers out there pursuing along with Jane Volgren. Puck on the stick of Volgren. Volgren working around the defender. Little backhand shot, and Olsen will flash the glove and pull that one down. 4:18 to play. Fusion lead at 6-4. Withers will come out. They'll send Schultz in. Jane Volgren and Harvey. Harvey will take the draw. These are Larimore and Kivel. Stars are coming. Coach John just gave us the back checks. If you had that one on your bingo card,
yeah,
you
so I
can
had to say
cross
I
it
had
off.
that one in there. Back check, stick,
Harvey
deep,
dumps it down. Volgren pursuing behind the net. Puck comes out to the blue line, now the neutral zone. Lansing will send that one deep. Just under 4 to play now. Larson sweeps it away. Battling along the boards, picked up by Lindis now. Lindis out across to Schultz. Harvey heads for the bench. Olinsky works through traffic for the Stars. She'll send it down deep. Lansing's going to chase it. Schultz and Lindis on the far side. Lindis with the puck on her stick now. Now Lansing. Schultz with it now. Dexheimer in there at center for the Fusion right now. Just under 3 to play now. Stick.
Ooh, good
shot
Stick
by
save.
Johnson. Puck over to the near side. Larson with it. Sends it up the boards. And that'll be an icing. So we'll have a D-zone draw here. 2:38 to play. Third period. Fusion leading at 6-4. Just trying to evacuate their own end here. That was pretty good zone time there for the Stars.
Yeah.
They had kind of their big dogs in there on that shift, and it looked like it.
They haven't given up. 2.5 minutes left. Still a lot of hockey to go here. I mean,
sure.
Plenty of time to put up a couple more goals.
Both of our regular season games against this team last year ended with a net empty. One game with our net empty and one game with their net empty. So those are the kind of games that we play with this team.
Yep.
Oop. Loss of footing. Jenna Volgren's going to slide in there to try to take that one away. Jenna and Jane both out there. Lily Middle playing out on the blue line in the neutral zone. And Jenna's just going to dump it down here. 2:05 to play. Lily Middle playing way back center field now. Here's the center. These are both on the back side of the blue line, and Lily Middle right out there in the neutral zone with her. Larimore, step up. She's going to cross the center stripe and dump it right down. And those are the plays that you're trying to get some varsity looks. That's the play you got to make. Make the smart move. Get some trust built up with your coaches. That's what you need to do right there. Nice play by Lansing. Taking that one right off the stick. Jane Volgren winds, fires. Olsen able to get a stop on it. I don't think she still knows. I think it's in her pads. So we'll get a whistle here. 1:25 to go. 6-4 Fusion.
Well, it's funny we saw those 4 quick goals by the Stars, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Well, at least to this point.
Well, those all came in the second period on that long change, and I think they got there was a little kind of a session of about 4 minutes where they really got some momentum going.
Yeah.
And those 2 quick goals the power play goal and the even strength goal, I think kind of got us back where we needed to go. And that opportunity to get to the locker room, I think, helped a lot too. Just
I wonder if they're going to pull the goalie. It doesn't seem like they're going to.
Yeah, just a minute to play here.
No, they're not going to pull her.
Summer hockey.
Yeah.
Summer hockey.
This one's not going to the newspaper games. Won't be on Wisconsin Prep Hockey. Stars send it out. Larimore's there. Larimore sends it up the boards. That'll be an icing. We'll get a whistle with 30 seconds to play here. Fusion lead at 6-4. Fusion will bring Dexheimer in. Be Larimore and Kibble the D's. Jane Volgren, Liliana Lansing, and Dexheimer the forwards.
Don't trip their own player there.
Kibble just kind of sends that one down. Got enough breaks on it, won't get an icing. There's an art form to that, Mr. Eric.
Yeah.
Serious art form to that.
I can tell, and they're picking up on it. Last little surge here by the Stars.
Trying to hit the back door. Nice stick there by Larimore. Sends it wide. Lansing up ahead to Dexheimer. Dexheimer with 2 seconds left. Just fires it down. That'll bring the horn, and the Fusion will start this Eau Claire tournament 2-0. Big win last night against Hudson and a 6-4 win here this afternoon, or I guess this afternoon, against the Western Wisconsin Stars. Tomorrow, we've got a date with Chippewa Falls Menominee and also with the Eau Claire area Stars. So a couple of big varsity games tomorrow. We got a JV game coming up here in just a second. So tomorrow, 3 games, 2 varsity games, 1 JV game. But hang out here with us in just a moment. We'll be bringing you the JV game here this afternoon. The Fusion will take on this Western Wisconsin Stars JV game. But I think a really good game. I think this is a game the coaches were looking forward to, just an opportunity to see what their team looks like against another really, really good team, a team that's going to really push back on them, a team with a bunch of seniors. They were missing a couple players today as well. Yeah. I mean, it's summer hockey. Every team's missing a few players. But it's just nice to get your kids out there and get them against a team that can really move the puck and really put the puck in the net and just has some leadership that when they were down 3-0, they were like, we're good. We'll be just fine. Yeah. And they were. They made it a very competitive game, really fun game.
They didn't panic.
They did not panic.
When they got two times the game got tied, and it didn't seem like they were panic passing or, making dumb penalties or anything like that.
Yep. So both teams, I think we said earlier, I think both these teams are going to be teams that are going to be reckoned with when it comes to February, and just fun to see them all get out there and bang around a little bit. It was a little physical out there. A couple penalties called, and probably a couple more that could have been called. But, I mean, it was just one of those games that both teams not afraid to back down from each other, and really, really fun contest. I think I would guess that the Stars feel like they got a lot out of it today too. So
absolutely.
Good times out there. I'm Chris Larson for Eric Withers and Adam Lindis. Appreciate you guys watching. It's a fun season already. We're just 2 games into this thing, and it's already been a good time. So more good times ahead. We'll see you on the next game. JV hockey coming your way in just a moment.